What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a future video. So I have some exciting news to reveal to you regarding YieldMax. Okay, they are now officially on M1 Finance. Not just some of the YieldMax ETFs, NVDY, APLY, and TSLY are now on M1 Finance. So I made some moves to add NVDY shares. And the nice thing about YieldMax ETFs, I can't do options on M1 Finance. I'm starting to learn it. I mean, options are a huge risk too, just like these ETFs. But these guys do the job for me. It's nice because I can use their passive income to buy dividend growth stocks. And already with my move with Pepsi, that's going to be exciting because guess what? It's going to get to the point where I'm going to, and now this is probably a year or two from now, I will not have to put a penny into M1 Finance and let these ETFs in my high yield dividend growth stocks buy my dividend growth stocks. So that way I can allocate funds into Fundrise, into my E-Trade dividend portfolio, and I can really focus on those dividend growth stocks. And in fact, maybe even buy YieldMax ETFs on E-Trade, use their income the way that I am buying dividend stocks with M1 Finance with the YieldMax passive income. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check NVDY ETF out right now. And the craziest thing is, in the past 6 months, YieldMax NVDA option income strategy ETF is almost beating the S&P and almost in line with the S&P, but don't expect it to be like that permanently. It's not going to be in line with the S&P. It's going to be in a straight line, kind of like QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD. Then the S&P is going to be like up here where my mouse is. It's going to just run circles around it, price per share wise and everything. But I use the passive income for these ETFs to buy dividend growth stocks. That's the way I like using this, and it has done very well. And I'm going to go over NVDA Option Income Strategy ETF on their website. So going over NVDY, the YieldMax NVDA Option Income Strategy ETF, their distribution rate right now is 49.24%. YieldMax NVDY Option Income Strategy ETF is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling/writing call options on NVDA. NVDY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation in the price gains of NVDA. Now, again, the fund does not invest directly in NVDA. So again, if you have TSLY, like basically when they do reviews, it's basically they say the fund, you know, and then it has TSLY if you go on their section. So almost it's word for word, but you're just switching NVDY and NVDY option income strategy ETF. The fund does not invest directly in NVDA. And then I'll go over TSLY again. Investing in the fund involves a high degree of risk. Investing in the fund involves a high degree of risk. They say that twice, just to give you a heads up. So right here, the investment's objective, the primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund's secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of NVIDIA Corporation, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. So right here, the distribution rate is the annual yield an investor would receive. The most recently declared distribution, which includes option income, remain the same going forward. The distribution rate is calculated by multiplying ETF's distribution per share by 12 and dividing the result amount by the ETF's most recent net asset value. The distribution rate represents a single distribution from the ETF, does not represent its total return. The 30-day SEC yield represents a net investment income, which excludes option income earned by such ETF over the 30-day period ending in 8/31/2023, expressed by an annual percentage rate based on such ETF share price at the end of the 30-day period. All YieldMax ETFs have a gross expense ratio of 0.99%, and distributions are not guaranteed. So let's go over this. Okay, here's our distribution rate: 74 cents, 95 cents, 81 cents, and 92 cents. There's a little bit more consistency in their prices, very good. And guess what? Their top holdings, nothing on an NVDA stock. So there's nothing on their stock. So I'm going to jump to TSLY real quick because these are the two YieldMax ETFs that I own. And TSLY is sitting at 1478 right now. So they're not beating the S&P. Don't count on them to beat the S&P year to date. Kind of crazy. It's like going up and down, but don't expect it to beat the S&P long-term wise. So I'm going to jump to TSLY Option Income Strategy ETF. Let's check that out. So TSLY's distribution rate is 47.87% monthly. So again, like I was saying, like literally you're changing a few words, and it's the same thing on all of them. The YieldMax Option Income Strategy ETF, TSLY, is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling/writing call options in TSLA. TSLY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation in the price gains of TSLA. Fund does not directly invest in TSLA. So sometimes when I do these videos, I'll accidentally say TSLA ETF or TSLA, but I'm mostly referring to TSLY. So I have to like catch myself when I'm reviewing on editing videos. Again, their expense ratio is 0.99%. It is not Tesla stock. So their distribution, 99 cents, 90, 90, 82, 44, 80, 106, 83, and 58. I'm still happy with 58 cents. I would still be happy with 44 cents with their price. So I'm going to go to M1 Finance. And actually, I was mad at M1 Finance because I wanted to throw $500 or $540 into TSLY, and I couldn't. So I kind of said, well, it's time to look at Pepsi and everything. And I'm going to show you my changes that I made to M1 Finance. So this little section I have is TSLY. I earn a dividends of $1,008.78. So what I did is I sold shares of Zim. I'm going to be rebuying Zim. I sold shares of AFC Gamma. I'm going to be rebuying them. I did a little bit of tax loss harvesting. It's beautiful. And then I did REFI, REFI, and One Main Financial. One Main Financial is one that I'm going to look at. I like, they're a very high yield stock, OMF. I'm probably going to rebuy them. I don't know how safe the dividend is, but I'm going to probably go over that stock and do a video on them. The one thing they have a little bit on Altria is their revenue trends are a little bit better, which may be a little bit safer for their dividend, but it's not guaranteed. So I sold all those and threw it into NVDY. NVDY, I have a total of 179 shares. I need to get higher than that, obviously, because I want to get to at least $2,000 a month in this passive income. Now, I can do cony once they add that. I want to get to the other ones, but right now, you know, $4,000 in this is not bad. But if I can get to maybe 400 shares or 500, I would be happy. Now, the purpose of having them, and I'll go over to TSLY. TSLY is down right now. The purpose of having these guys is to buy these other dividend growth stocks, because I can tell you their distribution that they gave is beautiful. So I want to get to the point where I don't even touch M1 Finance even more, and I can earn $2,000, $2,500 a month from their passive income to build my dividend portfolio. And I mean, they made me $877. I mean, that's already going to catch up to what I'm losing pretty quick. So with their distribution, I mean, I made like $500 one time with their income. That is going to buy me, I'm going to go back, since I have shares of Pepsi, which is doing very good. I have 9 shares of Pepsi. I would love for them to start buying that. I guess it's Vici. Somebody show me the link where it's true, because if they want to say it's like Wenny Weedy Wiki, then I'm going to call it Wiki. So show me in a video or show me somewhere that they call it Vici and what they describe it, because if they want to call it as victory, like I saw, I conquered. Wiki is I conquered, excuse me. Then in Latin, in classical Latin, then I'm going to still call it Wiki. But, if they want to call it like victory, like the Roman times, I'm going to call it Wiki. So you let me know. I saw a comment in the comment section. And the funny thing is, with this, I muted someone because they try to make a claim that it's very borderline, that I didn't have any buy any shares or stocks that were in the top 10 of the S&P 500. It was almost like they gave false information out there, and I ended up blocking them on X and muting them on here. And they still get mad and they post my information on there. People show it to me, and I find that pretty funny. And I'll just be honest. I mean, if you post or say false things about me, I will block you. I can take a lot of heat. That's totally fine. But I mean, saying that, I believe in, I'm posting about PE ratio with REITs, I'm going to block you. I had to recently block somebody else, and somebody showed me that, and I'm like, really? All right, I'm just done with you. So that's kind of what I did. It wasn't because of, my investing strategy or being called out. That's fine. But when you start, telling people false information, I just don't want to deal with you. So that's kind of, I just find it funny that people that I've muted, I mean, they really watch my channel. So thank you for making me money with YouTube. I appreciate it. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I would love also for them to buy me NNN REIT. I have this percentage here. It's kind of, to buy Starbucks, I have kind of like a hybrid portfolio, high yield, high dividend, low dividend growth stocks like NNN, but I do have low yield, high dividend stocks. And again, the low yield, high dividend stocks like Pepsi, like let's see, what's a good one too? Kroger, Starbucks. Those are going to win in the long run with dividend growth. And the thing is, over time, probably 10 years from now, 10 years from now, that income is going to probably beat TSLY. So that's why I use TSLY's income to buy Starbucks. And right now I'm turbocharging my dividend portfolio. But that's basically what I plan on doing with the dividend investing strategy with M1 Finance. Now, everybody has strategy. Some people use it to buy SCHD, the TSLY. Some people use it to buy Tesla. It just depends what your philosophy is. But it's going to get to the point where I want to focus on individual stocks on E-Trade. I want to get to 100,000. I'm going to get to 100,000 with Death Star. I'm going after the financial sector and real estate sector stocks. So they're taking a beating right now. And I'm totally fine with that, because I did this during the pandemic. And at one point I was destroying the S&P once they rebounded. That's totally fine. But, these financial sector and real estate sector stocks are not going to do very well for a while. This is why I'm capitalizing on them. So I just wanted to, have a few things addressed, with my dividend investing strategy. I can take heat. That's totally fine. But when there's false information and stuff, and it starts getting too negative and too toxic, I don't want to deal with that. So you will be muted or blocked. But you can keep on watching my channel and keep on promoting my channel with your negative energy. That's totally fine. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. You guys have a good one. I will have a video for you tomorrow. Take care. So as a reminder, this YouTube channel is not financial advice. Do not take this in any form of financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a risk. Investing is a risk. So it is best to seek financial advice from a financial advisor. As you can tell, I've lost money. I've tax loss harvested money. I've gained a lot of money. So I just want to be clear, not take this in any form of financial advice. Please seek financial advice from somebody that's certified to give financial advice or a financial advisor. This is my dividend investing journey, my passive income journey. I am very transparent with providing my rationales. If I sell a stock, something drastically has to happen. Zim cut their dividend, so that's fine. I'll tax loss harvest. AFC Gamma's down, okay, and their dividend went a little bit down. I sold it. Reefy went down, okay, I sold it. Okay, One Main Financial, it's a little iffy. I'm worried about a potential dividend cut. That's why I sold it. So again, if something drastically happens or something's not good, I will sell it. But I'm very clear with my buys and I provide my rationales. So do your own due diligence when it comes to investing. Now, I'm not a pumper. I don't pump stocks. I will get excited about stocks, give you entertainment, and because this channel is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm not giving financial advice. So please do your due diligence, do your research before you make any investment. And it's a risk. You can get money, you can lose money. Just be careful. All right, take care.